and welcome to Zyphreium C14S episode 2. Okay, now this is a lot, and none of it matters because we're going to go straight for Reaper. Player characters, NPCs offering quests can be recognized by exclamation marks above their heads, marked to bring up the quest window. Anyway, so basically how I'm gonna do this is, this is my third character and I wanted to do Reaper. What I'm gonna do, ignoring blue because blue is blue, I'm basically going to go in reverse order, more or less. The thing is, there's more melee jobs than there is, let's see. There's more melee DPS jobs than there are any other job in the game. So I'm basically going to go in reverse order. What I'm keeping with the tank, healer, melee DPS, range DPS, caster DPS. In this case, what it'll be is melee DPS, range DPS, caster DPS, and then tank and healer. So what it'll end up being is Reaper, followed by Dancer, followed by Red Mage, I guess. Yeah, Red Mage. Yeah. Followed by Gunbreaker, followed by Sage. Then it will be Monk, Machinist, which at that point I should hold. Machinist might have to be put back for a little bit. So Machinist, Black Mage, Warrior, Scholar, I guess? Yeah. Ninja, you know. Not Ninja. Yes, Ninja. Well, we'll see how to go. Basically, I'm gonna depopulate all that and just go backwards from my Excel sheet. Minus, well, yeah, it'll just be basically Dragoon, which is, funnily enough, the job that we're boosting all the way to level. The reason I chose, Dragoon is because Reaper will have will be able to wear the Crypt Lurker set from it. So let's finish this so I can get out of this weird set as soon as possible. So you initiate a quest, the prompt will appear detailing the suggestive rewards. Click the accept button on the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. Another green adventure, I presume. Without as much, we cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Whenever you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work. Every second? I suggest me send down to the Caroline Canopy, that's headquarters of the Local Adventures Guild, in case you were wondering. Canopy's building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mione within, and she will take you in hand. You're being on a quest. You believe to help you complete your task. Upon accepting a quest, the current objectives will appear under the quest title on the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. The internal will open the quest in your journal, allowing you to review objectives and rewards. The reason this looks like that, I'm pretty sure, is because Lancer. Yeah, it must have reset. My Lancer must have reset at some point. Because I'm fairly certain I did Lancer before Shadowbringers even. So right-clicking an NPC with a check mark displayed above his or her head. This will earn you a variety of rewards from items and guild to experience points. Right, and I think because we're actually, I didn't really want this, but the job quests are already completed, basically. Up to level 70? I'm not sure if the DPS job quests from Shadowbringers have been auto-completed as well. Well, whoa, what do we have here? A wide-eyed and wondering adventure, come to put your name down on the guild, I presume. Welcome Mion is my name, or Mother Mion as most call me, then the Caroline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as adventure by assisting the people of Gridania. Fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be farther from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. XIV and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, as to say nothing of the Calamity. Even now the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years passed, the Rosie was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon Downwood, and rained fire upon the realm. Is this which the people call the Calamity? Scarcely a square mile of the Twelvewood was spared the devastation, and for its extensive woods, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. This is basically to cover their whole thing with 1.0 and all that. Basically, the whole memory thing kind of just gets dropped at the end of 2.0, which it really should, because I'm well aware how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, acts around in the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. Many versions of events, as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Rosie was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we misremember, none of us forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of realm, and yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And when we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amongst the blinding glare. And thus have these adventures come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left, then, is to complete the business registration. Here's a quill. Scroll your name right there. Oh, and I appreciate if you use your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. So all this is new to me. Crystal Vandiver, and you're quite sure that is an amusing alias? Well, from this moment forward, you are registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and mounting the Twelvewood. You know, if the elementals decide to be like, yeah, you're cool. They'll expect great things from you. Like, there's more context, Oh, just arrived another goddamn adventurer. Yeah, you see what I mean? You start with that, adventures are very salve that Gridania needs. Unless you see yourself, Betas welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard our will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Many of outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves. You know, Avenger, mind that you not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this room into the 7th Hell. No, personal mind. Meant only to counsel you. Legendary characters have been prowling the Twelvewood of late, you see, and the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. Well, this is often the way with folk who live in isolation. Gridanians are wont to mistrust things that they do not well know, good self included. You're not, however, given a catalogue of exemplary deeds in no more than a handful of years, will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mion to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Introductory game tutorial. You've taken the first steps of adventure in the city of Gridania. Well, to the wisdom of Mother Mion, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Okay. However, I'm not filled with RPers anywhere, so I guess it's not true. Not that there's anything wrong with RPers. If you want to RP, that's perfectly fine. Just don't force other people's, which, you know, it's one of those things where like 99% of the people don't. But it's always that 1%. Which is kind of the same thing with mentors, isn't it? Once you tell the story of Rosina, people are called main scenario quests. Tasks are easy to distinguish from others by their unique icon. Quests using this icon indicating a task or series of tasks are tied to new duties or features you've yet to unlock. I'm Yoni, proprietress of the Caroline Canopy. Wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Mion, not Mione. Let's begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a former member of the Adventurers Guild, we must make sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. First task is to visit the Aetherite. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetherite Plaza, not far from the Caroline Canopy. It's a device that enables instantaneous transportation. It plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Look at the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. The Ward Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. Second task, you visit the Lancers Guild. A better place to learn the arts of the polearm. Speak with Jillian, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. My third and final task, I would visit the markets of the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. She'll find weapons and armors and all the various items an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parson Montret and listen well to his counsel. Master Merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer one of my famous eel pies. So many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. He made a batch long ago. You have your tasks, Crystal. May Nafika guide you to the path. Oh, one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, be afraid to proffer a helping hand. They'll be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer was unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance. Prove your worth and build a reputation in time, folks will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I'll see you landing near to the Smith here in the Canopy. There are trusted representatives of Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Oh, now we're with actual people, I guess. Main menu grants quick and easy access to most game's main features. An example, selecting character and a character opens a window containing your character's various attributes. How many characters are there? Attributes and currently equipped gear. Selecting journal under duty displays a list of current and completed quests and leave quests. This should customize the game's various settings, including key bindings, HUD layouts, and system configuration. They all can be accessed via system. Detail to display these tutorial messages. Game progress is saved dynamically, so there are no in-game saves or load functions. However, to prevent data from being lost or corrupted, strongly recommend that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit game from the system menu. A crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar whenever you enter a sanctuary. On this special area, you will accrue a rested bonus, looking to grow even if you are offline. Experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering, while under the benefit of the rested bonus, will be increased by 50%. Current rested bonus is displayed on the top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. Bar is blue and indicates your bonus will carry over to the next level. Instant cities, as well as various outposts and settlements, are classified as sanctuaries. So your appearance earning potential, make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. Pressing M on your keyboard, selecting the minimap, or selecting map under travel from the main menu in the lower right hand corner of your screen will bring up the area's map. Quest objectives located in the area will also be indicated with a special icon. Your quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the objective in the duty list. Oh, that's new, by the way. Yeah, weird. Hey, Venture, I see you are faithfully following Mion's instructions. What gen are you? Okay. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I'm Nishia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetheryte. Yes, the big crystal right there. Aetherytes are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transmission spells, make direct use of the Aetherytes and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Erosia, any venture worthy of the name will seek out and attune herself to each one. Surely, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherytes found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetheryte or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. While returning to me, you instantly travel back to the Aetheryte spells your home point. Casting the spell does not require an MP. You can access them selecting return and travel from the main menu. The sole limitation spell is that it can only be cast once every 15 minutes. That is new, I think. Wasn't it 30? Only one home point may be set at a time. Gain Aetheryte Unix home point. Click on the crystal to bring up the Aetheryte menu. So, the best thing to probably do is to just run around. Is there only 2 in here? Continuous charge is granted you as a city's Ethernet, used for quick intracity travel. Yeah, also, I mean, you can probably tell I just don't like Gridania very much. I don't really like the way that the Ethernet is set up either. Alright, does a fledgling adventure presume to address Paulson Montret, master of the markets? You can stroll near, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! It is not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. Well, you have some tasty morsel to curry in my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mion's handiwork, and more specifically your baking. It looks a surprise, lass. I smell that ale pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Like a crust just divine. Very well, I'm amending my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. I am mentioning look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. A little bit of short straw from where we stand. When you do battle, you best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Yeah, they tend to make all of them. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn the mission of the good knight exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it's potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. It's consumable. Those are elaborately stocked by widely traveled Udon merchants, and I may truly say that I've seen things among the myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. Follow me thus far. The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. And then you may concern yourself with price and profit. A little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they have to offer. This was a first-hand experience after all, and we were talking. Unless you have another eel pie. That's required to deliver an item. If an NPC requires an item in item request, please drag the item from your inventory or armory chest into the item request window and click hand over to complete the transaction. Be handed to the item requesting. Let's see, because I copied everything in that folder over. Okay, no, she does not have all of my settings. That is unfortunate. No. Something's up. No. It is confusing. Why is she not... No, I'm confused. Why is that not working? Also, I think my macros should not work right now. Lances Guild, I see you brought your own spear. If you think to find your skills upon them, then you've come to the right place. Here at the Lances Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another. All their abilities and their toolage of refined instructors. As an for war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in Twellswood, it has been the mainstay of locals here since before the founding of Redania. And the Termination became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, here to test their mettle against the famed might of our old whalers. Here in Redania, that the myriad fighting cells came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. He could be formalized at all. Much of the founding of Lances Guild by Wood Whaler Captain Mistalnai a century past. It makes some influence from without as well as within Grenadia's. Just ensuring the art of Pro may not only survive but also continue to evolve. There you have it. On this brief history of the guild, it has helped settle any doubts in your mind. It is always eager to welcome new initiates. You have will to enlist, speak with me again, we can begin enrollment procedures. Yeah, that bothers me. It's not much. Also, I'm gonna have to... the way that we're gonna do this is gonna be a little weird. Because what I should arguably be doing is I should actually be doing a whole bunch of... oh, what is it called? POTD, Palace of the Dead. Because I basically go from, like, lowest eye level to the highest eye level. There's a way that I like doing these things. And if that's the case, what I should really be doing is the lowest eye level scythe is the one the physical item you get from POTD if you manifest like 30 Aether Pool things. Which we don't, you know, it's not very great to do at the very start, so I'm gonna make a little bit of an exception. And until I get to the point that the eye level and all that stuff, basically, we're gonna, when we're increasing our eye level to a certain point, we're gonna end up lowering it a bunch. Once we hit, like, level 60. Conquering Hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The locations you visit will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It's best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. Anyways, that's gonna be for this episode, though, so enjoy the city, you know what to do. See ya.